call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Here.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. Were there any public comments? I didn't look at the paper. This one. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Tim, just to remind you, you have 5 minutes to speak. Council will not be answering any questions.
My name is Tim Bivens. I live at 8 Marin Hills Road, which is right off of 762, the very first house in Foxfire. So the question tonight about the data center on the Jan property, I can't actually see that from where I am. I'm about as far away as it's still being Foxfire, but I still am opposed to it in principle. It just feels like it's the wrong project for that piece of property. We don't even have one data center. We don't even know how it's going to affect our water table or runoff or sewage or electric usage and the other things that the police, roads, and everything else. And we're already talking about putting in another one, and even another one. And it just to me feels like it's the wrong project for that particular piece of property. I know that some on council have said in other meetings that there were people at Foxfire who were originally opposed to the idea and maybe have come around and are more supportive of it now. I can't speak for anybody in particular or anything, but it seems to me, at least for me, I would say that I'm still opposed to it, but with the changes that have happened, and I'm smart enough to realize that, probably going to happen anyway, that now we just recircle it and change the fight rather than fight it to stop it until it actually happens, and then fight to make sure that this council holds the developer and the property owner hold their feet to the fire to make sure that what they do is as aesthetically pleasing as possible, even above and beyond maybe what's expected. And I realize that MI and Kano have kind of changed the plans and maybe have addressed some of that. I haven't seen those plans, but my request, first of all, would be to just consider not approving this legislation, this zoning request. If you're already inclined to and leaning towards approving it, I would request just hold them accountable for what they build out there so that it's as little disruption to the community as possible, so that we can have the best community, the best neighborhoods that we possibly can have. I know it's not directly bordering a neighborhood, but right around Durrett Road, Moore Road, Foxfire, it's all right there. So it is going to impact the people who live in those areas. So let's just make sure that we're doing as much as possible to have as little impact to the residents as we possibly can. And third, and finally, that this whole episode, we've been twice now with this particular question for whatever reason, why we are going through it again, but it just underscores the need that the village has to have a zoning plan or a comprehensive plan or some sort of plan going forward of land use, or I know, Jay, that you've talked about that in the past. I just want to reiterate from my perspective that just really needs to be a priority, that we are really at the very beginning of growth. Dublin used to be what this was, or maybe a little bit bigger. New Albany, Hilliard, they all used to be small little towns, maybe a little bit bigger than Commercial Point, but we can't stop the growth. Let's just make sure that what we're doing is the right thing for the village and the right thing for our community. And that's really all I had. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, there's no one else signed up. I have a motion to adjourn. Motion by Eric. Second?
Second.
By Jay. All in favor?
All right.
Okay, we'll reconvene at 6:45.